You know why you're feeling drained, frustrated, and undervalued? Probably because you're putting other people's needs before yours. You need to stop people pleasing and break free from that cycle that you're trying to be liked by everyone, because this is exhausting. Why do we people please? People pleasing often stems from fear of rejection, a desire for validation, or even from childhood experiences where we felt that we need to earn the love and approval of adults. While the intention might be good to avoid conflict or make others happy, it comes at a cost. And that cost very often is our mental health, our boundaries, and authenticity. So when we recognize this, it will be easier to change these behaviors. It's a process. It's not an easy task. It does take a long time to rewrite these beliefs. And we need to make friends with being uncomfortable while we work on that, because it will be very uncomfortable for the first time when we say no and we feel like we disappoint someone. We need to learn to sit with that feeling of discomfort. Otherwise, we're going to go back to our old habits or seek that external validation for the other person to reassure us constantly. One of the most important things is learn to say no. And no can be incredibly hard, but it's incredibly empowering. I'm a person, and I talk openly in other videos. I don't think I did it from people pleasing behavior, but I'm a person who constantly says yes. I want to be everywhere all at once. I want to be around friends, people. I have a huge circle of friends and community. And I live in New York City where there's constantly things happening. And I have to constantly remind myself that I need to put myself first. The same way, like with people pleasing behavior, I had to learn to say no, to first pause and reevaluate. And my first step was, let me check my calendar. Let me see. Yes, I would love to go, but can I confirm with you in a day or two? And once I say that, afterwards I sit and reflect, okay, why do I want to go? Why? Is this enriching my life in any way? Is it I want to go because I want to hang out with that person? Is it because I just feel like going? I don't want to stay home. What is behind it? And if the reason it's not something that gives me joy, enriches my life, I'll just say no. But in a people pleasing scenario, when you self reflect, you can see, oh, I want to go because I don't want to say no to her or him. They might not call me back. They might not want to hang out anymore with me. If they don't want to hang out with you or call you, these are not your people. These are not your friends. Certainly not your romantic partner or your person that you want to be with, because it is conditional. If when you say no and you put yourself first, that person is triggered and turns their back on you, that is not your person. That is not a person you want to be around with. You want to be surrounded by people who are there for you, who take no for an answer and then are still there. So you need to sit and reflect. If you cannot say no in the beginning, say, let me check my schedule. Can I get back to you in a few days or in a day or in an hour? And start reflecting. This is the way you practice self-boundaries, starting small. Starting small with maybe with the safest people that you know they're not going to turn your back on you or not be upset because you said no to go to a concert or for a coffee or whatever. The other thing that I've read and I actually love, it's no is a complete sentence. You don't need to explain. I think women, we do that very often. We say no, we feel guilty, and we start explaining and justifying. No, it's a no. And if someone invites you, of course, when a friend invites me somewhere, I don't just say no. I say, I would love to, but I don't think that's a good day for me. Or I would love to, but I have a lot of work to do. I don't see it as a justifying or explaining myself. I don't have problem with giving a reason. I don't think people are controlling me or anything. Even in a dating scenario, I'll just say why. I don't have problem with that. I'm not going to overboard justify it and explain myself, but I will give the reason. But no, it's a complete sentence. Number two is identify your priorities. So ask yourself what really matters to you. And that is again coming down to the no. But when you're clear on what matters to you, on your values, on your priorities, then it's easier to decide. I'll give you an example. I wanted to record this video today, and I was falling behind writing the script yesterday. And I had to go to a concert, actually, one concert and then a Christmas party. My heart wanted to go so badly, but I knew if I go, I'll not finish the script and I'm not going to record today. And it's not a life or death situation. I could have recorded tomorrow, but one of the intentions that I have is to be consistent with the videos, to record consistently. And so I knew if I go out, I'm not going to write the script. I'm not going to record the next day. And then I'll feel like I failed myself and I didn't prioritize something that is important to me. So knowing your values, your priorities, it's extremely important. Let's say in a dating scenario, I always give this example, but it's a classic. Someone messages you the last minute and they want you to go somewhere with them. And for me, planning is extremely important. I need to know what's on my calendar because there are a lot of things happening. So if I know I'm meeting you on Friday and today it's Monday, I'm not going to schedule something on Friday, but I need to know this by, I don't know, sometimes Monday, sometimes Wednesday, but not by Thursday night or Friday afternoon. There's no way I can cancel something on my calendar just because a guy messaged me and wants me to drop that thing. So again, knowing your priorities is very important. Number three is embrace imperfection. I did a whole video on that. But you don't have to be perfect or have everyone's approval and be liked by everyone to be worthy of love and respect. You just don't. And let go of that need to meet everyone's expectations and just focus on being your authentic self. I remember my son came one day from school and he said, "Oh, this boy we're playing and whatever happened, he doesn't like me." And I was like, "So?" "But mama, I want him to like me." And I'm like, "Why?" "Because I want him to like me." And I'm like, "Do you like everyone?" So he paused and said, "No." "Then why are you expecting everyone to like you? You cannot like everyone. You don't have to hate them or dislike them, but you don't have to like them and be their friend." So then he got over with. And now he's 15, but he doesn't expect to be liked by everyone or for him to like everyone. And he knows that is not reflection of who he is. It's just alignment. You don't have to fit with everyone. That's the nature of life. So let go of that need to meet everyone's expectations. There's no way you can meet everyone's expectations because there are people that you can never meet their expectations. There are people that no matter what you do for them, no matter how you say things, they will be unhappy. They will find flaws. They will find something to criticize you. There's just no way that you can meet everyone's expectations. Just focus on being you, on your authentic self. And being authentic means showing up even when you're uncomfortable and even when you're criticized. And here's how you can start. First, you need to know that you're a flawed human being. You have a lot of weaknesses. You have a lot of strength. That gives flavor to who you are. Don't expect yourself to be perfect. You will be okay with people criticizing you or making comments or disappointing them. Celebrate your strengths and unique qualities because they give flavor to who you are. Surround yourself with supportive people and practice self-compassion. So, authenticity is magic. Okay, One great exercise is journaling. I always talk about journaling, but journaling is my go-to tool. So it's a good way to reflect. Write down situations where you felt the need to people please and explore why. Or write down situations where you don't know if you did something because you people pleased them, but you know that it just didn't feel comfortable saying yes, but you don't know why. Journal that. See, why did you say yes? See what you uncover. Excavate like a little detective. See why you're doing what you're doing. And most importantly, don't criticize yourself for that. Self-compassion. Self-compassion can help you make intentional changes moving forward. And this is the hard truth. And I'm sure you've heard it many times, but it is what it is. You cannot control how others feel about you. Simple. You can only control how you feel about yourself. And the more you feel good about yourself, the more people will start to change towards you, and for good or for bad. Let go of the need to be liked by everyone and focus on being liked by the only person that matters, the most important person, you. That's it for today's video. I hope you found it helpful. Leave me a comment below. I'm curious to know what is one thing that resonated with you that you are going to start to work towards. Stop people pleasing. And remember, stay true to yourself, because the most important relationship that you have is the one you have with yourself. I'll see you next time. Ciao.